Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 6 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 7, grade 6 and click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter data and graphs. The lessons we're going to cover from the chapter are create histograms or create bar graph. Then we're going to start the chapter three-dimensional figures, and the lessons we're going to cover are identify polyhedra, which figure is being described, of three-dimensional figures, and front, side, and top view. So let's just start the lesson. Okay, here I'm on grade 5, grade 6 math. Chapter we're working on is data and graphs. Let's just start with the lesson that is create histograms. Okay, the Princeton Soup Company recorded the number of rotten tomatoes in each batch received. Use the data in the table to complete the histogram below. So you are given the data, you just have to complete the histogram. So for 0 to 4, you have 50 barrels. 5 to 9 rotten tomatoes, you have 30 barrels. 10 to 14, you have 20 barrels. And 15 to 19 rotten tomatoes, you have 20 barrels. And 20 to 24, you have 40. So here you are given with the um, histogram you have to complete. So you are given for 0 to 4, for 5 to 9, for 10 to 14, and 15 to 19. You just have to complete for 20 to 48 is 40. So just make r till 40 like this. So here is the complete graph. Got it? The missing bar is for the range 20 to 24. Rotten tomatoes, 40 barrels had between 20 to 24 rotten tomatoes. Set the height of the bar to 40. That's what I did. Just add a bar with the height 40. Got it? Okay, the other example is a machine at the candy factory dispensed different numbers of lemon flavored candies into various bags. Use the data to complete the histogram below. Lemon flavored candies per bag. Here is the bag with the lemon flavored candies. So you have to see the data between the range 40 to 59. Okay, let's see 40 to 59. 1, 2, you have just two values that are between 40 to 59. You have just two values, they are 51 and 54. So the value, the bar you have to add is, here is, you have a missing bar between 40 and 59, so you just have to add. It is like this. Okay, Next example is, agency counted the number of billboards in each city in the state. Use the data in the table to complete the histogram below. So here is the value, you have to put the missing values. For 1 to 10 you have 0. For 11 to 20 you have 25. So you have to put for 11 to 20. For 11 to 20 you have 25. So just add a bar with the height 25. Here it is. So here is the complete graph for the given data. Okay, so you don't have practice questions for these lessons, I think, because you are written to, you can find the lessons on the book and do as many practice questions as you can. Got it? So let me just move on to next lesson. The next one is create bar graphs. Okay, Mr. Shamdid's classroom has 5 computers. Mr. Rosie's classroom has 5 computers. Mr. Cohen's classroom has 7 computers. Mrs. Tanner has classroom has 5 computers. Mrs. Murphy's classroom has 9 computers, and Mrs. Jensen's classroom has 10 computers. Use this data to complete the bar graph below. Click to set the height of the missing bar. Okay, the missing bar is for Mr. Jensen's. See what is the value for the Jensen's classroom has 10 computers. You have to add a bar with the height 10. Here it is. Here is the missing bar. You have to add of till 10. You just have to add the missing bar, right? Okay, the next one is Nanette is 6 years old. Idil is 7 years old. Daniel is 10 years old. Karen is 10 years old. Emily is 7 years old. And Mara is 9 years old. Use this data to complete the paragraph below. Click to set the height of the bar. So you have to add a bar for Karen. So for the Karen, the Karen age is 10 years. So you have to add a bar with the height 10. It looks like this. So here is the missing bar. You can see this graph. You can see here it is 10, here it is 10. Okay, let's just see another example. Sandra babysat for 10 hours in June, 5 hours in July, 5 hours in August, and 6 hours in September, and 8 hours in October. Use this data to complete the bar graph below. Click to set the height of the missing bar. So which bar is missing? October. So in October she babysat 8 hours. So you have to add a bar with a height 8. Here it is. Here is the complete bar, complete graph with the I added the missing bar also, right? Okay, so you don't have the practice questions for this lesson. You can find the lesson on your book and do as many practice questions as you can. So we are done with the chapter data and graphs. Now I'm going to start the next chapter, that is three-dimensional figures. So let me just go to the chapter. Okay, here is the chapter three-dimensional figures. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is identify polyhedra. Okay, is this figure a polyhedra? Polyhedron? No, this one is the cylinder. This is a cylinder. It has a curved surface, so it is not a polyhedron. So this one is not a polyhedron. Is this figure a polyhedron? No, this is a sphere. It has a curved surface, so it is not a polyhedron. The next one is this figure a polyhedron? No, this is a sphere. It has a curved surface, so it is not a polyhedron. So let's just start with the practice questions. Is this figure a polyhedron? Yes or no? No, this is the cone, not a polyhedron. This is the cone. Is this figure a polyhedron? Yes, it is the polyhedron. Is this figure a polyhedron? No, this is a sphere. Is this figure a polyhedron? No, this is the cylinder. Is this figure a polyhedron? Yes, it is. Is this figure a polyhedron? No. Mm. This is a rectangular prism. All of its faces are rectangles, which is a polygon. So it is a polyhedron. So here is the reason why it is polyhedron, because there is a rectangular prism. All of his faces are rectangular. Rectangles. Rectangles are the polygons, so it is a polyhedron. Okay, got it. Is this figure a polyhedron? No. It has the triangular faces. Triangle is not the But why? Angular pyramid. Okay, triangles are also polygons, so it is a polygons. Is figure a polyhedron? Yes, it is. Is this figure a polyhedron? Yes, it is. Is this figure a polyhedron? Yes, it is a polyhedron. Is this figure a polyhedron? No, this is a cone. Is this figure a polyhedron? Yes, it is. No, this is not a polyhedron. Is this figure a polyhedron? No, this is the sphere. Is this figure a polyhedron? Yes, it is a polyhedron. Okay, we are done with the lesson. Let's just move on to next lesson. Which figure is being described? Let's just start with the Pamela built a three-dimensional figure which had an eight vertices and six faces. Which figure could Pamela has built? So you are given four of the options. You have to see which one is it. So this the one she made is the cube because only cube has six faces here. The rectangular pyramid and the triangular pyramid has four faces. Just cube has six faces and eight vertices. That means Pamela May has built. Okay, the next one is Mia built a three-dimensional that had a triangular face. Which figure could Mia have built? Okay, you are given the four options. You have to select the one that has the triangular face. So only one of the figure have a triangular faces. That is the rectangular pyramid. That means the Mia built the rectangular pyramid. Okay, Mia had made a three-dimensional figure out of wood. The figure had a round shape like a ball. Which figure could Mia have made? So, which is the correct option? She made this sphere because the four given four options, only one with a round shape is sphere. That means she made sphere. Okay, let's start with practice questions. Okay, Mia built a three-dimensional figure that had a triangular face. Which figure could Mia have built? So you're given four of the options. Which option has the triangular face? So that means the only figure with a rectangular face, triangular faces are rectangular pyramid. So the she made rectangular pyramid. Pamela built a three-dimensional figure that has eight vertices and six faces. Which figure could Pamela have built? So which is the correct option? You're given four of the options. Which one has the eight vertices and six faces? That is the cube because cube is the only figure that has six faces and eight vertices. Porter made a three-dimensional figure that had two circular faces. Which figure could Porter have made? So you're given four of the options. Which of the one has two circular faces? It would be the cylinder. Ellie made a three-dimensional figure out of cardboard. The figure had 12 edges and six faces. Which figure could Ellie have made? So which is the correct option? The correct option is rectangular prism. Only rectangular prism has six faces and 12 edges. Mia saw a three-dimensional figure. It has nine edges and five faces. Which figure could Mia have seen? Which is the correct option? So the correct option is triangular prism has five faces and nine edges. Mia had made a three-dimensional figure out of wood. The figure had a round shape like a ball. Which figure could Mia have made? So The one with a round shape is sphere. That means sphere. Kenny saw a three-dimensional figure that had four vertices and four faces. Which figure could Kenny have seen? Which is the correct option? Which one have four faces and four vertices? The one with four faces and four vertices is triangular pyramid. Okay, we are done with the lesson. Let's just move on to next lesson. Nets of three-dimensional figures. Okay, let's just start with the next lesson. Which net will make this figure? You are given the net, you have to see which one make this figure. You can see this one has the triangular faces. So that means this is the correct option. That's the one that makes this figure. This one. Fold this net so that the curved edges match up. This net makes a cone. This is not the correct. Now fold the net make along the dotted lines. This net makes a triangular prism. This is the correct net. Got it? Okay, which will make this figure? This one, because you can see all of the faces are either square or either rectangles. No, you don't have any face with the triangle, so that means the second option is the correct one. Okay, which net will make this figure? Which is the correct option? The second one. When you fold this, it makes a cone. Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, which figure will this net make? One or two? Which is the correct option? If you fold this net, which figure? Yes, this is the second one. The one with the triangular faces. Got it? The second is the correct option. Which figure will this net make? Which is the correct option? One or two? The correct option is two. If you fold the net, it will make the second figure. Which net will make this figure? Which is the correct option? One. The net this figure will Which net will make this figure? That would be the first one with the triangular faces. Which net will make this figure? Which is the correct option? One or two? It would be option number one. Which net will make this figure? Yes, this is the second one with the square faces. Which net will make this figure? One or two? Yes, the second one. Which net will make this figure? One or two? If you fold the one first net, it will make the cone. Which net will make this figure? One or two? Which is the correct option? The second one, the one with the triangular faces, that is the correct option. The correct option is the second one. The second net make this figure. Which figure will this net make? Which is the correct option? One or two? This is the one with the square faces, so definitely cube. Which figure will make this net? The second one, it will make the cylinder. Which figure will make this net? One or two? It would be the second one, cone. Yes, that is the second one, the one with the square faces. Which fit this net? Which is the correct option? It is the second one. Which net will this figure? Which net will make this figure? Could be the second one. Okay, we are done with the lesson. Let's just move on to next lesson. Front side and top view. If you look at this object from the top, what will you see? If you look this figure from the top, you will see this portion. Got it? So you will see the one with two rows. If you look at this object in front, what will you see? Like you're standing here. If you see from this side, you can see this one with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the correct option is this one. Got it? If you look at this figure from the front, what will you see? You will see this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you will see this side. Let's just start with the practice questions. If you look at this object from the front, what will you see? So which is the front view? This one, the one with one tile. So option 1 is the correct option. If you look at this object from this side, what will you see? So from this side, so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see the view with 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 you can see. Option number 1 is the correct option. This is the correct option. If you look at the object from the top, what will you see? Like you see from the top, you can see this one with only 4 tiles. So the second option is the correct one. If you look at this object from the side, what will you see? You can see this side with 4 width and with 4 height and 5. So it would be this one. If you look at this object from the front, what will you see? Which is the correct option? You can see this one with the 5 tiles. If you look at this object from the top, what will you see? you can see from the top, you can see the one with a single row, so that would be the second option. If you look at the object from the front, what will you see? If you are standing here, you can see this view with 3 width and 4 height. This one, option number 2. If you look at this object from the top, what will you see? When you look from the top, you can see this side. So the correct option is this one. If you look at this object from the side, what will you see? Yes, you can see this one. If you look at the object from the front, what will you see? You will see this side. So option 1 is the correct option. If you look at the object from the top, what will you see? If you look from the top, you can see this side. That would be the second option. If you look at this object from the side, what will you see? When you look from this side, you will see this one. So the correct option is option number 1. Okay, we are done with the lesson. So we were working on grade 6 math. We have started with the chapter data and graphs. The lesson we have covered is create histograms, create bar graphs. Then we have started the new chapter, that is three-dimensional figures. Lessons we have covered are identify polyhedra, which figure is being described, nets of nets of three-dimensional figures, and front, side, and top view. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. So if you have any question, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. No questions? Okay, it's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.